In this video, we are going to become a Lucci inside of AOPG. Finally getting to this fruit. This is the strongest fruit in the game on pure damage, apparently. So I'm very excited to take a look at it. It's also the last fruit in the game that I want to look at that's currently in the game. I'll get very much into it at the beginning and the end of the video on what I mean by that. But I have collected a ton of things over the past month in this game, so I'm very happy to finally get to this one. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. I love how cool the meta fruit build looks. Like, this is a nice outfit. But yes, it is finally time to get ourselves the very last fruit that I want to do in this game that's currently in the game. But before we do this, I just want to quickly explain what's going on. So I've been playing this game for, let's see, almost daily for the past 34 days. Basically a last month of uploads. Most of it has gone to this game. But I don't only just play this game. I do play other games. I play a lot of other games. It's just that this one has had a lot of content for me to do, and I've been busy with some other IRL stuff. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to do a lot of my normal grinding and like other games and trying to find new games to play. I have a lot of things I want to play. A few off the top of the list is I want to look at the new Fruit Seas update. I want to go play Gray and Peace. They have a whole update, but it looks kind of because the bosses take forever to spawn. And there's even some Demon Slayer games I want to play and upload. But I've been doing a lot of this game because this game had a lot for me to do, for the fact that I've been uploading it almost daily for the past month. But I've finally got to the point where this is the last thing I want to do that I haven't done yet. Now, there's a lot of things I haven't done. Just to list off a few, I haven't gotten the Odin Blades. I did attempt on a video, but it was broken at the time, so I couldn't. I haven't done the Warp Gun, but I don't really want to. Guns aren't really that powerful in this game, and I'm not going to use it. There's a few fighting styles I haven't gotten. Like, I haven't gotten Worm Claw, I haven't gotten Fist of Love, Atlantean Karate, Thunder Spark, which is supposed to be good as a buff if you're not using a sword. I'm not sure the exact situation. I think it's if you're using a sword. I don't know. And then there's a lot of fruits I haven't done. Just to list off a few, I haven't done Magma, Gravity, Gas, King's Fruit, Operation, Soul, Love. I haven't done those fruits yet. The main reason why is because they're all kind of bad. Especially one I wanted to do was Magma. But the Magma fruit looks kind of bad, and also I think I'm just going to wait for a V3 and just do the all-in-one video when that happens. Because the fruit is like halfway down the damage list, and I already have like the second best, or getting the first best this video. So, two different reasons basically why I'm stopping up daily uploads. I'm still going to play all the updates when they come out, because I do enjoy this game quite a bit. But I'm no longer doing daily uploads for two different reasons. First of all, I want to focus on playing other games now that I have time to, because it does take a lot of time to do this grinding. And the second reason is that I'm out of things to do that I want to do. This is the last thing I want to do in this game for now. I hope you understand. I'm not quitting the game, but you won't see as many uploads, like nearly as many uploads on this game, because I will be focusing on doing other videos and other games, but also that I just got to wait for this game to update, which might be every week or two. We'll see. Hopefully it's every week or two, because it's a pretty good game. Okay, so that explanation is out of the way. I hope you're not too disappointed. I'm always jumping around different games. I'll play a game for a while, then start up a new game. But I still play all the old games, so don't worry. There's like King Legacy. I get a lot of comments asking for me to play King Legacy. I've legitimately beaten that game. There's nothing for me to do. I've evolved and collected every item. So I'm waiting for updates. That's why it hasn't been uploads on that game. That is the reason, not because I quit. But now that that's addressed, let's go ahead and get ourselves the Leopard Fruit as V3. I have it here too. Did a whole bunch of summoning a while back and managed to get it while summoning for something else. So we have the Leopard Fruit. We also have the Leopard Scroll. I'll explain how I got that in a moment. But for now, let me go ahead. We need to store my current fruit. I like my current fruit. We're going to keep it. And I think out of all of these fruits that we own right now, I think the one I'm going to get rid of is the Paw Fruit. And the reason why we're getting rid of the Paw Fruit is because we can just get it back by talking to the NPC if we really wanted to. I'm also doing it wrong. I gotta delete it and then store my fruit. There we go. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and eat the Leopard Fruit. I have no idea what it looks like early on. So there it is. It has the tail and everything. That's funny. Okay. We have a leopard form if we press U. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. Look at that. That's really cool looking, actually. That is really nice. Has an M1 and everything. Okay, let's head over to a blacksmith. Let's take a look at this fruit. The transform. We have an M1. It does 1,000,000 damage. It's pretty fast, too. A little spark at the end, too. That's awesome. I like it. So just so you know the damage comparison on this fruit, the leopard we have on right now is number 37 out of 82. So it's very good, actually. But let's see the attacks. Like, this is actually a really good fruit to get if you're early in. It's already very high up there, and you could evolve it to be very, very good. But let's see. Our Q attack is a fire missile thing. That's pretty cool. We have our E, which is a bird attack. Another kick. That's really cool. Then we have a rapid fire sting, which is basically the rapid fire of the Q. That's really cool. I like the effects. This is actually really high quality. Then we have the assault. That's pretty cool. Jumps up into the air and does a little strike on the ground. Look at that. That is cool. And then we have 6 Kong gun. Little grab attack. That's cool. I like it. This is a good fruit. This is actually a very good V1. Now, if we want to get the V2, it's actually not complicated. But I managed to get it on accident. So if you head over to the teleport island, this one right here, with all these dungeons, if you run the leopard dungeon, the boss doesn't have much health. I think you need it to kill it for something. That's the reason why I was in there. I forgot what it was, though. Probably how you get to see 2 or 3. And it's been a while. But if you defeat the boss, there's a chance to get the scroll. I ran it only a few times and managed to get it. So we can just go ahead and click the scroll right away. And we can activate the awakened leopard form. Press Y. And it gets the little black aura around his neck. That is cool. His pants are also now white. It also de-transforms if I unequip it. That's kind of sad. But this form is number 31. So it goes up 6 places. And that is out of 82, by the way. So that's really good. Let's see the M1. It might be a bigger version of the first one. Oh, okay. It's a ranged attack. Look at that. So I have normal M1s. And after a few clicks, it has a little ranged attack. Can it actually hit at range? It can. That's pretty cool. Definitely do that with a shift lock because it goes where I'm facing, not where my mouse is. But let's see. We have our Q ability, which is an upgraded version of the V1s. We have the E, which is an upgraded version of the V1. Rapid Fire Sting is also an upgraded version of it. So it's basically the exact same thing. It's just better damage and also purple instead of orange. And it's all the same. That's pretty cool. So that is the V2. The V2 actually looks really good. But if we do want to get the V3, by the way, that's with everything set up for fruit stats. I don't normally have it set for fruit stats, but we are going to be using this fruit in this video right here. But if we do want to get the final version of Leopard, there's technically 2 versions, is the number 4 and number 1 highest damage fruits in the game. I think there's a mode you activate for temporary damage. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see when we get it, but let's head over to 3rd Sea. Now, for us to do the dungeon, we have to head over to the new future island. And there should be, yeah, here it is, the final leopard dungeon. Now, if we want to actually run this dungeon, we can't do that yet because there's something we need to get first. Now, if we want to run this dungeon, we have to do something in the 1st Sea. Let's go do that. So it's actually a pretty simple quest, and I should be able to do this very easily, hopefully. But there's an item I need to get, and I need to give it to this NPC right here, S-Bear. Look at him. He looks very angry. But if we head over to the teleport island again, over here, and a lot of early players are hopefully getting this. This was added after I did it, but if you do the Marine raid, there is a chance for us to get a drop called an authority chip. Marines raid is a very good early game gem grind. I plan to make a video explaining the early game. I'm just waiting for the next update to do it because they're adding some stuff for early players to make stuff a lot easier. So I'm waiting for that first to make an early game tutorial, like step by step what you should do to progress. But this is one of the things I ran early on to get gems to be able to afford stuff in the gem shop, and it really isn't that difficult, but I am not set up to actually do this in the way I want to do it. So I hope I have enough damage when I'm not fully buffed up correctly, because this is a wave based thing, and I'm gonna have inventory open for this. Type in chip, and I'm just gonna use the world cut on Sukuna, and it should hopefully be enough damage. And this also has a long enough cooldown and activation to where every single time a new wave spawns, the attack sends on its own if I'm constantly pressing the key. So it's basically 0 actual needing to pay attention. I also have no idea what wave this thing spawns on. I hope it does not spawn only on the last wave. But you guessed it, it's also a 1% chance because this is the strongest fruit in the game apparently. So we're just gonna sit here and world cut until we get it, I guess. We have 156 items. Hopefully Hopefully we get it. Well, you know, before like an hour, maybe. Let's see. I'm not super buffed up, but this round should be over this wave. Yeah, we one-shot everything. And all it did, it took like 2 minutes, essentially, because I had to activate all my buffs. But okay, let's just tiny task pressing the letter Y until we get it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I mean, our luck has been absolutely insane. Hey, there we go. We got it. 2 hours. That isn't too bad, I guess. So now that I've done that, all I have to do is take the chip. I think I just gotta talk to the guy. Let me see. I can give you access to a secret place. Yes. And there we go. Okay, cool. Now we have access to the final leopard dungeon in C3. Literally all we gotta do is just enter the dungeon. We are fully set up to beat up this boss with this fruit. And okay, 95 billion health. That's not too bad. Yeah, we do a bunch of damage to this guy too. Look at that. And literally all we have to do is just get the scroll, which is also a 1% chance. So this fruit's pretty difficult. 2 1% chance items back to back. Oh, and there he is. Hey, that looks really cool. That's very detailed. I think I'm literally just gonna spam F and M1. That's all I gotta do with just the occasional Q. It's pretty fast. Literally just gotta set up a macro and just AFK this for a few hours and we should be able to get it. I have some things to do, so just gonna AFK it. Okay, I'm just saying, if I don't have it, I went AFK for way too long, 15 hours. I had a bunch of stuff to do, so I just AFK'd overnight and then didn't check my game. Let's see. Did we get it? What's it called? Leopard? Or no, it's called Spirit or something. Yeah, there we go. Feral Spirit. We go. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got one. Let's say we got one in an hour and a half. That's how long it took for me to get one. Because that's about the average time versus how many we have. Okay, cool. Well, let's go back to C3. I think all we have to do is equip the leopard fruit and maybe just use the leopard or the feral spirit. No, we have to go talk to somebody. Who do you got to talk to again? I legitimately could not find the NPC. Apparently, it's on Destroyed Marine. Of all places. It's right here. That is dumb. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Replace Final Leopard. You need the 6 style. What? That is not on the requirement list. What do you mean? How do I get 6 styles? Okay, it's in second scene. That's actually really easy to get. Yeah, it's literally just up here on this door, and you can buy it from this NPC for 10 million. And it's not that good. It's only number 27 out of 35 different fighting styles. So it really isn't that good. I'd say out of all the basic fighting styles, you're better off just buying Cyborg if you have the race. Otherwise, just buy that one. Okay, let's see. Can we make it now? Please? Oh, I need the 6 styles equipped. Okay, are you happy with me now, maybe? There we go. Final leopard unlocked. Finally. Okay, let's head back to the blacksmith and let's upgrade this fruit. Hopefully we have enough money to get it max. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. That only took like 22,000. That was really cheap. That was like all successes, actually. That was very lucky. Well, cool. Well, we're fully set up. Let me swap back to Sukuna. And just to test, can I use any of these attacks without transforming? I can't M1, I can't... Oh, wait, no, at all might transform me. Yeah, if I press any of the keys, it transforms me. Okay, then, well, let's press Y to transform. And yeah, there he is. He looks very angry. He does not look pleased with his current situation. Okay, let's see. M1, 5 million by default. Let's go ahead and activate all the buffs. Let's test this fully buffed out. There we go. We're fully set up. Let's see what the M1 is now. 225 million. That could be better. Check again. Okay, there we go. That's better. I reset again. I reset my character to fix any like bugs. Yeah, 630 million. That's way, way higher. And yeah, we're fully buffed out, looks like. Okay, that's much nicer. Okay. But now it's 400. I'm confused. Now it's only 200. I'm so confused. Is the number random? I'm entirely unsure why my damage went down. Yeah, look, it's back up again. I'm so incredibly confused. I'm gonna guess that this is the actual damage. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and press Q. Nice little grab attack, 6.2 billion. Our E attack, 7 billion. Our R attack is... Wow, that's pretty good. That's very good, 8 billion. Something tells me I'm bugged. Like I'm double stacking all my buffs by resetting with them activated. Ooh, our F is nice. Look at that. 4 billion from like a dash. That's kind of cool, but I don't think that's going to be too usable. We have our G attack, another grab. That is nice, 9.2. And then there's also Feral Spirit, which I think is a permanent buff. That should permanently, let me see. Yeah, I think that permanently increases my damage. So yeah, now we do almost 1 billion with our M1. I really hope this is right and that's not actually bugged. But with the Feral Spirit, it makes this fruit go from the 4th strongest to the strongest in the game when this is enabled. The glow is in the wrong spot though, I think. Oh, did it time out? Okay, there is a limit on it. You have to activate it. It does 855. Q does 8. Our E does 9. Our R does quite a bit, but it takes a bit to activate. Being 11. Our F, the little dash thing, does almost 6. I love that line. That red line is really cool. Then the G, the grab, does 12.5. Oh my lord. I think the combo is you do Q, E, and then G. Like, that is the damage combo. And then you M1 between when you can. Or you can also just do Q, E, M1, and then Q, E, M1. That does seem to be the best, but I'm also not sure if my damage is correct or not. Because if I deactivate and then reactivate it again, the damage goes lower on, like, everything. So I'm not even really sure. What if I activate Feral Spirit? Does it may go back up? No, it does not. Not what it was before. I am genuinely confused. I'm going to reset again, and I'm going to test the damage again and see maybe that was a bug. All right, let's see. Fully buffed up again. I melee, 633. And then if I activate Feral Spirit, 855. But I think it's bugged. I'm not sure. Because yet again, if I deactivate it, oh, that ore looks so cool. Activate it again, the damage went down. And if I do it one more time again, it goes down even further. Even if I do it again one more time. Yeah, that's the minimum. I'm guessing what I'm going to do is, just to show both damages, I'm going to do the lowest damage being this number. And then I am going to do the glitch damage, where it's dealing way more, because I'm not even sure which one is true. Man, shoot, if I do this, if I die, and then die again with no buffs, will I have the glitch to mount? Yeah, I will. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, let's test both, I guess. And okay, here we are. This one's a bit complicated, and I know I have a lot of stuff on the screen. You basically can't even see the gameplay at this point. But with the lower damage and the high damage on Leopard, I'm not entirely sure which damage is true. I was also running into an issue where the E wasn't dealing damage every single time. So it might be a little buggy. I mean, this fruit does definitely feel like it's very buggy with multiple different things, like the damage not working exactly, and then the E doesn't want to target every time. I'm not entirely sure, but it is still a very strong fruit. It is still slower than the Ariga fruit from the last video. That was very, very good. And then even then, I'm not even kidding, Buddha is faster at 31 seconds. So you're better off just using Buddha. Even this one's a really cool fruit to get. It looks amazing. I mean, look at this. That looks so good. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's still like the single highest damage fruit in the game. I probably could do better doing the attacks, but I was pretty on top of it. Maybe there's different attacks you use. I'm not entirely sure. But I will say there is definitely stronger and easier things to use than this, because I was pretty focused on making sure this thing worked. That wasn't even the first attempt, by the way. That's just the best one I can get to where all the hits actually hit, for the most part. You know, Leopard looks amazing. I'm very happy with this. But look at the moon poking through the thing. That looks really good, actually. But yes, very happy to get this done. This is the very last fruit I want to look at, though. I know this, but still, yet again, like I said in the beginning of the video, there is a ton of different things that I haven't done yet, but I don't think any of them are worth doing yet, or just, I don't even really think it's going to be a good video. I don't think you want to go see me go use like the magnet fruit. I don't think it has a V2, and on top of that, it doesn't really do much damage anyway, so what's the point? But I will still continue to do videos on updates yet again. Whatever stuff's added, I'll do a video on it. And one last thing, I do technically have one, maybe up to 3 different videos I want to make. I do want to make a noob to pro guide on how you progress in this game. I'm waiting for the next update though, because they're supposed to add something that makes early game very easy for getting like accessories and all that. But I do want to touch on all the progression, like what islands you go to, what you should get, like what does different things do. I essentially want to go over what all like the cosmetics are and which ones you can get in the respective seas and how difficult they are to get, stuff like that. So if there's anything specifically that you want to see me touch on, let me know, because I want to try to make the best guide possible, because I know a lot of y'all use this series as a guide, at least the earlier episodes where I wasn't just, you know, collecting weird items like this. So if there's anything you think I should touch on, let me know. But thank you so much for the support in the series. Y'all have been amazing, and I've had a lot of fun with this game. Very much looking forward to the next update.